Okay, so I want to go over the key points in a query letter. And of course, a query letter should not contain any attachments, any links, any material, nothing. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what needs to be in it. So here's the order. The first thing is what I call the ego booster. And I just did a short video about that. But you want to say something nice, something complimentary about that producer's work. That's going to go a long way. All right. The second piece of information you need is going to be the format. Are you pitching me a film? Are you pitching me a TV series? All right. I have to know that in order to digest what I'm about to hear. So that is super important. Okay. The next thing is the genre. Be specific about the genre. Is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Okay. Look up all the different genres and see if you no more than two, though, combined. Be specific, okay? Because they want to know that it falls into sort of a certain niche, right? That's what people are looking for in marketing and especially in movies, okay? That it appeals to a certain audience, okay? Demographic. So it's important to get that genre right because certain genres are more popular with certain demographics, okay? The next thing is the title. All right, you lay out the title. Okay, the next paragraph now is going to be the log line. You have to get right into that log line quickly because they've done studies about this. And when people open emails, if they open emails, they don't read too much further down than the first maybe paragraph, couple of sentences, something like that. So now you hit them with the log line, and you're going to make sure that log line is just really killer. All right, really well constructed log line that gets across what you're trying to pitch them. After that, actor suggestions, stars. Okay, don't worry if you think it's feasible to get these stars or not. This is the selling mode of the process, and you don't have to be too focused in on what the reality is. You want to be pitching what the best case scenario is. So, talk about what superstars, actors, great actors you can put in this piece of work. So once they read that log line, they connect up these actors in this story, and all of a sudden it starts to come alive for them. The next thing you want to talk about maybe are directors, okay? Two, maybe three directors that might be right for it. Again, this kind of helps establish the tone, and all of these things are kind of narrowing my focus and my attention in on what you're trying to convey to me. And that's going to make it a lot more effective if you do it in a certain order so I can kind of take that information in and utilize it properly. All right, so after that, you might want just like a quick sentence, and all of this should be very brief, okay? Don't overwrite this. Like I said, it shouldn't be big blocks, all right? It should be really sparse. After that, you may want to talk about the theme if that's not indicated in the log line, or maybe sort of the greater import of the screenplay, or something a little bit more about it in terms of like a selling point. All right. After that, you ask them, may I send you screenplay, synopsis, pitch deck if you have it, and then you close out with your name, your email, and most importantly, your phone number, because sometimes there have been times that I've received a query, was really impressed by it, and wanted to call that person, and I couldn't find their phone number. So make sure you put all your contact information. You also put that on your synopsis as well, and make sure that people know how to get in touch with you. All right, if you want some more tips, I'm at longitudeentertainment.com. I do consulting. We can set up a consulting session. I'll get you started and head in the right direction, and we'll talk to you soon.